Welcome to this video on embedding analytics and visualizations at the point of decision making with Infor Birst, featuring business aviation customer Stellar Labs. My name is Mona Patel, and I'm the Director of Analytics Product Strategy at Infor, and I'm proud to be joined by Carol Fan, Director of Data Science at Stellar Labs. Today we'll be talking about a growing trend of new embedded analytic use cases delivering immediate business value. And then Carol is going to share how Stellar Labs is innovating the business aviation industry with embedding analytics into its business software with the help of Infor Birst. To kick things off, let's briefly talk about what is driving embedded analytic use cases. We know that organizations want to make better use of data and recognize that data-driven insights delivered in the context of where decisions need to be made can vastly improve the user experience, meaning users don't have to open a separate tool to look for insights. The approach of embedding analytics can also speed up decision-making, potentially monetize valuable data, and uncover new business models. So we have identified 5 key drivers behind embedded analytic use cases. The number one is improving the customer experience. So if you're creating software for your customers to solve their problems, you want to keep them happy and remove the need for them to have to search for insights. You don't want to have them manually import, export data and do their analysis. You want to embed the analytics within your software. Second, increasing market share and competitive differentiation. So if you want to acquire new customers and retain them, you need to offer value-added analytics so your customers can actually see tangible results or business value from your business software services. Third, data monetization and new revenue streams. If you're in the business of selling software, you want to be able to make money from the unique data and analytic services you can provide. Fourth, user adoption and data-driven decision-making. Getting users to actually log into a BI tool or dashboard to investigate issues to better understand what is driving their piece of the business can still be an ongoing challenge in any organization. And last, data as a service. IT is more and more now setting up a governed data and analytics service to make it easier for developers and analysts in each line of business to create the right analytics to match the requirements of the business. This includes the demand for embedding insights within applications where employees may be spending most of their day taking care of their piece of the business. Also, the need for a line of business to create secure portals for customers and partners. With data as a service, we are seeing that data and analytics is being more shareable, more reusable, eliminating siloed, disparate analytic implementations. Now that we understand why organizations want to embed analytics into business software, let's talk about why Infor Birst is a solution you should consider. First, 70% less time with automation. What this means is Birst leverages its patented technology that automatically generates data models and analytic-ready data sets, so you can deliver analytic applications in 70% less time, which really helps you get your analytics product to market faster. Second, 100% all-in-one platform with self-service. What this means is that Birst helps you develop an analytic application that has the right balance of IT governance and end-user self-service. And all of this is available through seamless embedding, robust APIs, and complete localization. Finally, 66% stickiness or higher adoption rates. So you need actionable insights for your end users, not just pretty charts, to differentiate your product in the market. With Birst's unique value-based design methodology and AI-driven insights, we can help you create business outcome-focused analytic solutions with 66% higher adoption rates that will help your customers achieve business results with your service. But just don't take my word for it. I'd like to now hand the presentation over to Carol Fan to share how Stellar Labs is using Birst to deliver a great customer experience. Carol, please go ahead.
Thank you for the invitation, Nona. This is a great opportunity for Stellar Labs to talk about how we've been able to use Infor's Birst program to help us, make sure that our customers are making more data-driven decisions. So let me move on to the first slide here. First, let me give a shout out to the folks who really did a lot of the work for creating Stellar Data Studio, which is the product that we're going to talk about later, Martin Badrock and Lakshmikant Krishnakar. Those are the two Birst gurus at our company who really made sure that this product was available and successful for our company. All right, so let me start out with Stellar Labs and who are we and what do we do. So we were founded in 2014 and we're headquartered in Silicon Valley. We are reimagining and revolutionizing business aviation. And for those of you who are not familiar with business aviation, we pretty much have two different types of customers. The first is corporate flight departments, and the second is charter operators. So corporate flight departments are what you can imagine, a large company with satellite offices around the world. You may just need a few jets to fly your executives around the world. So those are some of our customers because they need to make sure that the flights are scheduled and who's flying on what and things like that. Charter operators are some folks who do something that maybe you haven't heard of. If you're a wealthy individual and you have a private plane that you only use, say, once a week to fly to Tahoe, you may want to offset the cost of that jet by having some other people use the jet while you are not using it. So charter operators help make that happen and find people who want to fly, say, to Tahoe midweek, and they can go ahead and use your private jet to do so, and pay you some, help offset some of the costs of having that private jet. So those are our two customers: the corporate flight departments and the charter operators. And what we are sort of known for in the business aviation industry is providing a product called Stellar Marketplace. It's an independent B2B online exchange within business aviation, so that folks who need a plane to travel from A to B can find other folks who have capacity to fly from A to B. So that by having an online marketplace, we've made this exchange a lot more simple, more smooth. It reduces the number of touch points and things, and this enables businesses in all of business aviation to make these transactions faster. All right, so that's who we are. But the thing that we were looking at that we used Birst for is actually a slightly different problem. So what we noticed is that within business aviation, there was a lack of a modern data analytics solution. So we sort of consistently heard from our customers that they felt that they were unable to generate reports because they didn't have an analyst on staff to be full-time there to do these kinds of reports. Or if they didn't have the analyst on staff, they would spend thousands of dollars to generate reports, and often wait, weeks for these reports to finally come and be developed, right? And during that time, there was, lost revenue and missed opportunities, and so we consistently heard about this gap in business aviation. So what we decided was that we needed to address this gap. So what could we provide? We were set on enabling a self-service data analysis tool, not just for data ninjas, but for users of all skill levels. And we wanted to be able to reduce that turnaround time from weeks to minutes. Nobody wants to wait around, be asked the question and then weeks later somebody comes back with the answer, and that's just, you don't even remember what the question was by that point, right? So what we wanted was for users to be able to do this quickly and to be able to unlock insights into their data through completely ad hoc queries. So how did we do that? We used Infor's Birst product, and we created a product that we call Stellar Data Studio. And it has the following capabilities. It has dashboards and user-defined access for drilling into detail. And the user-defined access is a big deal for a lot of our customers. We're able to then cater our dashboards to different customers. Like, for instance, you may be interested in looking at your customer analytics or fleet analytics or sales analytics. And the biggest thing that we've heard from our customers is that they really enjoy the ad hoc exploration and creation of new reports. So that is the capability that we've seen consistently being the part that they really enjoy about Stellar Data Studio. And the other part is that, we can also blend new data sets in as needed. Sometimes finance data is in a separate place, and Birst allows you to blend data from external sources to the data sources that we already have in there. So what we have found is that our customers are saving time. They are able to react to findings faster. And they are just so excited to use a self-service drag-and-drop data exploration tool. And it enables our customers to be much more data-driven because they can actually access their data, answer some questions, identify what is going on in their company through the data, and be able to take action from there. So maybe the question we should answer is, why did we choose Birst? There are many reasons that we chose Birst for our Stellar Data Studio product. The first is that it was an all-in-one business intelligence and analytics solution. What we have found is that there are a lot of analytics solutions out there that do great visualization, but the visualization is sometimes hobbled by what is on the back end. And that BI part is the part that really makes this product special. And that's the part that, that enables the self-service ad hoc query generation. The second is that we wanted our clients to be able to do the self-service while still enforcing the security and governance. We don't want just anybody looking at crew salary data, right? So we needed to be able to ensure field level security, and that's what we can do in Birst. The third thing was that we wanted to be able to present data in real time and also do historical data through the ETL process. And our customers are, they're trying to make deals in the moment. You need the flight to Tahoe. What's the price? When is it available? Which airplane am I going to be on? I need to know those things right now, and I can't wait for a day for my ETL to come through. So having that dual capability of having the data be available real time and historically was key to satisfying our customers. Finally, Birst has a great ability to use templates to make sure that we can quickly get another customer onboarded to Stellar Data Studio, but also to help customize some things, because each customer is always going to be slightly different, but at least the major portion of getting Stellar Data Studio out for a new customer is greatly simplified by having the templates, and that's just really a key part of what we thought was going to be super helpful for us when we were rolling out Stellar Data Studio. So that's why we chose Birst. What are we seeing in terms of results from our customers? We hear them saying that they feel empowered to be able to explore their own data. And they are so excited that they didn't need to hire an extra person on staff. They are so excited that they're able to deliver insights in hours as opposed to weeks. And they're able to really drill down into their data to be able to see what kinds of things they needed to do to be able to improve sales. So they can see which ones of their accounts are converting faster, which are the routes that people prefer, which are the salespeople that really know how to bring in that revenue. These are all things that they can see more easily than they used to before. It has also simplified a lot of cost tracking and optimization, and particularly the thing that we also hear is about regulation requirements, which is making sure that the crew is qualified. Just like with your driver's license, you always have to stay up to date. Your crew is qualified to fly the plane that you're on. So this is Birst has made this Stellar Data Studio product possible, and it makes it a lot easier for our customers to be able to make sure that everybody is trained as they need to. So that is the little introduction to Stellar Data Studio. Let me quickly show you a little bit about what it looks like in real life. And so I'm going to share my screen. So what you see is some sample data that we have. So you will see some kind of funny names here of funny passengers that we have in our demo data. What you see here is sort of a very typical dashboard visualization that you might see in other products. You've got the KPIs up at the top that show the health of the business. You're seeing my little tooltips that explain what they are. You see the filters that help drill down into specific parts of the data so that all of your reports update so that you know about specific parts of your data. But the thing that our customers really love about our product is this capability where you can take a particular report and go to Visualizer and explore that data here. And what we're able to do is we're able to show our customers, hey, if you don't like the donut, no problem. We can go ahead and turn this into a table because you're a numbers person, right? And what we have over here on the left are the subject areas that enable our customers to be able to feel more confident when they're making their reports, because there are a lot of ways that you could potentially do this incorrectly if you were sort of let loose and just able to grab whatever field you wanted. Because what we know in aviation, and which maybe other people don't know, is that there are 3 different types of flight times. And so the flight times can be for the aircraft, for the crew, or for the passengers. And if you had an airplane with 2 crew members and 3 passengers, and you have sort of an access to the data without a whole lot of guardrails, it would be very easy for somebody to make a mistake and end up having 6, because it's 2 crew times 3 passengers, getting a flight time that was 6 times the number that you should have gotten. So what we have done is we have made this the underlying business intelligence subject areas, we've made them in such a way that folks are less likely to make mistakes. And that is really key to getting confidence in the data, and it makes our customers feel very comfortable that they're going to be making data-driven decisions that are going to really truly impact their company and improve their profitability. Thank you so much, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk to folks and share our story about how we were able to use Infor Birst product to great effect at Stellar Labs.
Thank you, Carol, for giving us a peek into how Stellar Labs is using Infor Birst to empower your customers with trusted data. As a software vendor, we know that the best stories come from our customers, and we really appreciate you sharing your story with us. If you would like to learn more about Infor Birst, please visit our page shown on the screen. This page will give you information on our embedded analytics solution. On this page, you will also see a live chat feature on the bottom right of the screen. This is a very quick way for you to submit any questions you may have about Infor Birst embedded analytics, and we can guide you to additional content or even schedule a one-on-one discussion with one of our embedded analytic experts. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great rest of your day.